name is Sydney Carpenter, and I'm here with head volleyball coach Tammy Clark. And we're here to talk about the new district realignment. Coach Clark, overall, when you first saw it, what came to mind?
Well, it's a very similar district to what we had before Fort Worth, and so just some familiar schools back in our district again.
Which team are you looking forward to as being our biggest competitor?
Well, again, Aledo, I think that's going to stay as a competitor for us, a good team that we're going to be looking forward to. And also Burleson, they were a playoff team in volleyball, and so I look for them to be strong again.
I know that Aledo lost some of their key players, graduated out, and so did Burleson. Are you looking forward to any big changes coming from them?
Well, just to see who's going to fill those slots on their team, kind of like on ours, how we're going to have to fill some of our open spots.
And looking at the overall realignment, with the other schools moving up into 3A and adding in the 6A, what surprised you most?
Well, I was pleasantly surprised that we weren't going to have to travel, that most of our district teams were going to be very close in proximity, so that's going to be very good. Other than that, our region stayed pretty similar.
And not only as a coach, but as an assistant principal, how do you think our new district is going to affect our school?
Well, I think across the board we're all pretty happy to have this new district. We'll probably see more people coming to the games as far as the competition, their fans. We might enjoy some of that at the concession stand, so that might be good. But it's good to be back with those familiar schools.
Looking forward to a great 2014 to 2016 Lady Pirate volleyball season. Thank you, Coach Clark.
Thanks, Sid.
Mike Brown Ford is locally owned and operated at their beautiful location on Highway 377 in Granbury. They pride themselves in customer service and the built Ford Tough product they represent. With the commitment to excellence motto, they go the extra mile. Mike Brown Ford in Granbury or on the web at MikeBrownAutoGroup.com.
BMY offers all the financial solutions essential to managing your finances. You'll find a unique blend of personal one-on-one service and expert financial advice. The goal at BMY is to ensure that you have a clear understanding of your financial status throughout the year. That's BMY at 1115 Waters Edge Drive. BMY, your partner for financial success.
Welcome to Granbury TV. This is David Euchre along with Pirate basketball coach David Brazil. First of all, Coach, we got a little scenario here. We got 3 games left, and it's anybody's ball game getting to the playoffs, man.
Yeah, pretty massive. There is a chance after tonight that we could have a 5-way tie for second. It's possible.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we've got 3 left, so you could have anything happen to where you have 2 teams tie, or you could be looking at a tournament if more than 2 teams tie for – any particular type scenario, 3rd, 4th, or, if we get a big 4-team deal for second.
Yeah.
So we have to certify by next Saturday. And I've seen this one time before when I was at Godley. Our girls got in a tournament, and they had to play Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to determine it.
Good grief.
And, we could be looking at a deal like that or not. It may just all play out.
Okay.
But,
all right.
We need to win tonight.
I hear that.
We're in a little bit of trouble.
Loud and clear. Arlington Heights coming up here. But, well, Coach, all the news came out the other day about the new district for next year, and it's old home week. Yeah. It's what it used to be around here. And personally, from my standpoint, of all the broadcasting I've done for all the years, I prefer this because as you and I were talking about coming over, the rivalries that get rebuilt with Cleburne, with Joshua, with the 2 Burleson schools now, and even Everman. Aledo still stays with us. I like the district. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, we're pretty much, with the exception of Burleson, we're one school towns now, high school towns. And so, obviously that's, when we play Fort Worth in football and you look across the side and there might be 25 people there, that's going to be different. And, for us, as far as degree of difficulty, to me it's 6 one way, half dozen the other, because we're leaving a tough district basketball-wise, and we're going into a tough district basketball-wise. I think the other sports are going to get significantly tougher, but, yeah, we'll have crowds, especially if we stay together, boys and girls, like we had Friday night with Alito, which, for fans was a lot of fun. Fans are great. I don't know if it's so great for me, but but the fans enjoyed it. Yeah, as long as we win, I guess.
You had a couple of IVs during the game.
Yeah,
really.
but and I mean it's so it'll be intense again, just like it was before.
Well, that's what even with football, you talk about with the crowds that are going to be different here and on the road. But I'm hoping that you guys are able to get back-to-back nights for all the district games with this group, because this place will be packed especially during basketball season.
Yeah, everywhere you go.
Yeah,
I mean, and nothing's louder than a loud gym. So, there'll be some battles.
It sure will.
And we just right now, I'm just so focused really on
of course you
right
are.
now, and then just finishing out the season like I hope we can, and so we'll worry about that when the time comes. But we've already, as coaches, we talked about having a meeting after the season's over and start outlining the schedule as far as will the girls varsity and the guys varsities play together, and how we'll do all that. So I would imagine by March everybody's going to know how this thing's scheduled out as far as that stuff goes.
All right. Coach Brazil, good luck tonight, and we'll talk again.
All right, thanks a lot.
What do I want? I want to be seen faster.
I want to spend as little time in the waiting room as possible.
Less waiting.
More taking care of me.
At Lake Granbury Medical Center, you'll find the 30 minutes or less ER service pledge.
30 minutes or less?
You can even find our average ER wait time online or on your mobile device. Don't wait when you need care fast. Turn to Lake Granbury Medical Center. Learn more at lakegranburymedicalcenter.com.
I'm here with head Lady Pirate track coach Amber Ward. How are you?
Doing great. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. And you said that your girls just had practice.
We did. We started timing this week, so we were out on the track fighting the wind today, and things are going well. So,
how are we looking so far?
We've got a lot of numbers out, so that's good. We can pick and choose and put girls in events this year, but of course we're kind of out of shape right now, which is usual for the beginning of the season. But our first meet is February 22nd, so we've got some time to get them in shape and get them ready for that first meet.
Okay, and I know that you're the head cross-country coach as well, and that season was passed, and you had a few regional qualifiers.
Yes, the girls' team made regionals.
And looking into this new district, are you expecting to see the same thing, have a few regional qualifiers, or are you expecting to have more qualify? What are we looking at?
I'm always expecting regional qualifiers, no matter what district we're in, but it's definitely going to be tougher. I mean, Joshua and Cleburne especially have some distance runners that will bring, some more challenges in, but I mean, I expect us to get in there and compete no matter what.
And with track as well?
Track as well, too. Burleson, Crowley especially has tons of track girls. So, yeah, you've run against them before, haven't you? So track, I think definitely the new district will be tougher, but, I mean, that'll just get us ready for our area and regional meets. And so, I mean, I think it's a great thing. The dynamics of our new district fit us better than the district we were in, so I'm excited about it.
And I'm excited for it as well, even though I won't be here.
All right, I know.
Good luck to you in the 2014 track season.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
In the years to come with your new district.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Sydney.
At Classic Chevrolet, taking care of the customer is their focus. The Classic team is always ready to greet you with a warm smile, whether it be with the used cars, new cars, or with the service department. That's Classic Chevrolet at 1909 East Highway 377 or on the web at classicgranbury.com. Relax and enjoy the difference.
Got more going on with Realignment. Dwight Butler, athletic director here at Granbury Independent School District. Dwight, this is what we had wanted. I like it. What do you think, man?
Well, I'm glad we're making a change. I really am. My druther would have been go north just because it's something different.
Okay.
We've been that way. I'd like to have gone north, and picked up the Saginaws, Azle.
Right.
We're always going to be stuck with Aledo from here on out.
That's true.
I mean, we're going to be tied at the hip with them just because proximity is so close.
Exactly.
So we're going to go as a pair wherever we go from here on out. So it's I think it's a great deal for all of our programs, especially our sub-varsity stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be able to get back on a regular kind of deal to where we're all same place. Basketball, we'll get to have men's and women's at the same place,
yes.
Same time. All of our programs. It's going to be much more competitive.
Sure will.
From top to bottom, without a doubt, which is good. I think for us to be able to advance all the time in every sport at a higher level, you have to play a little tougher schedule during the year. I don't think there's any question. You have to learn how to play at a playoff caliber.
Exactly right.
Now, our volleyball team was a case in point where that really doesn't matter. If you're that good, you're just that good. But for most everybody all the time, it's just going to be one of those things to where you've got to be able to learn how to play at a high level every week, and you have to compete. For 48 minutes.
Exactly right. We're getting ready for a JV game to go on here, but Dwight, like you were talking about, regardless of the sport, the gate is going to be a whole lot better here and there because you're going to have fans from Cleveland going to be showing up, from Joshua, all over the place, and we travel quite well anyway.
Well, that's true, and that's going to be exciting for us. I think it's been a test in I don't know, fortitude here the last couple of years. For our gate has really suffered drastically. I mean, when you look over there, even when we're on the road, and I will say again, Fort Worth has some awesome stadiums. I think Farrington Field has got a lot of history, major history behind it, and I think they have really done some great upgrades to it. And I have nothing bad to say about Fort Worth. They've done the best they can, and they continue to try to get better.
Right.
But that's a hard deal for them. They got 13 high schools and try to be in 3 different districts, and that's just almost an impossibility if you're trying to do it the way they're doing it.
Exactly.
I mean, you're going to have to be able to put more money into your programs if you're going to do it right. And they're trying.
Yeah, they are.
They're upgrading they're going to build all new field houses at their high schools in their new bond. They're going to turf every one of their fields at their high schools.
Okay.
So they're trying.
Yeah, they're trying.
And that's good. But to get back to the point in hand, I just I think it's just a deal to where it's one of those things that we've done this, we've been there, it's time to move on.
It is, no kidding. Yeah, I've been there, done that. Now, the question, you mentioned it earlier, so does that mean when basketball comes along, we will be able to have girls and guys same night when we get to district play? Is that the plans?
Yeah, that will be our vote.
Oh, man, that's
and
wonderful.
And I think it will be most people's because it's a better gate for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
And to be able to have our sub-varsities go with us at the same place.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to help our travel budgets because we have suffered mightily because you know what? Because of everything that happened a few years ago, we had to really downsize with some of our budgets, but this is going to help us because it's all on the same night.
Exactly right.
The way we're doing it now, we've got 3 different nights, and it really hurts everything.
It sure does.
It's hard to get officials. I can go on and on about the problems, and my administrative assistant Amanda is going to be happier than anybody because there'll always be schedule changes, but not to the point that we've got now. And when we have a time schedule when the game starts, it'll start at that time. So and that's not Fort Worth. That's not the kids that play in there and their coaches. Their whole athletic department is just held hostage by transportation.
Exactly right.
And so it's, even though it's so frustrating to us out here, we feel real lucky about the transportation department we have, but it's not the kids' fault and the coach's fault.
It's exactly right. Yeah,
it's nothing but just a problem of being a massive school district and have limited number of buses.
Right, no kidding. It certainly is. And like you say, last year there were 2 volleyball games that we were not able to broadcast because the teams didn't get here until it was about the time football kicked off. That's not going to be happening coming up this year, and that's a great thing.
Yes.
Well, Dwight, I know if there's any scenario that most of the people here, the idea goes, we've been playing Cleburne for 30 years, Joshua, Burleson, all those schools. Even Everman's been in the mix for quite a few years, but good district. I'm surprised that Everman stayed up this high, though.
Well, I think they just hover at that level, and I think even if they were to drop below, they would always opt to play up.
Okay.
Because of the athletes that they have.
I understand. Yeah.
These are all good friends of ours. These are good old friends that we're going back with, and we're excited to get back with them. We know we're going to have to up our game again.
Yeah,
it's time to crank it back up, and I think our coaches, our players, our athletes, and everybody is up for that.
Yeah.
But it's definitely going to be a challenge to reinvent ourselves back to a regular system.
Yeah.
And, so we're really excited about that, and we're just ready to move on. We're starting our organizational meetings next week.
Okay.
And that will be a 3 or 4 month long process because there's just so many rules.
Oh, yeah.
It's a massive undertaking to do that every 2 years, especially when you change as much as we have.
Yeah.
What we're hoping is we get everybody back in the same district.
No kidding.
See, that would be awesome for our soccer kids.
Oh, yeah, it would be.
And our swimming kids. I mean, we'd all be in the same deal. And because right now I got 4 different districts that we have to deal with, depending on what sport it is. So I'll be excited for it to get back to normal. And but I think everybody considers us a good partner to get back with. Everybody came up and shook our hands, glad to have us back, because we got some class kids, we got some class coaches, and
no doubt about it, man.
And we're always going to try to do what's right and what's best for kids.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's
right.
what this is all about.
You are correct, sir. Dwight Butler, GISD Athletic Director. We're excited about it. Dwight, thank you very much. We'll visit again, man.
Yes, sir. Right
Thank you. All right, man. Thanks.
With First National Bank of Granbury on your team, it has never been easier to handle your everyday banking needs. We have 7 convenient locations throughout Hood County with 24-hour ATM machines at each location. Inside our banks, you will find a friendly, courteous, and knowledgeable staff that has helped First National Bank be voted as Best Bank and Best Mortgage Bank by the Hood County News Readers Poll for 3 consecutive years. Each location has on-site loan officers that are eager and willing to help you with any of your loan needs, from personal loans, auto loans, home equity, and mortgage loans. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Granbury TV. We're now joined by Ryan Cox, former star here on Granbury TV. How you doing, Ryan?
I'm doing great. How's it going?
Doing real good. Of course, Ryan, you're going to be covering, we're talking about all the realignment. You're going to be covering this, already are here tonight, of course, but what do you think of the new district? Going back to the way it used to be, really.
It's from a few years ago. I like getting out of the Fort Worth district.
Yeah.
It's going to be able to have the home and home again with the girls and the guys for basketball purposes. Football, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, just like it was with the Fort Worth district. The guys, every game is going to have some kind of indication of playoff matchup, playoff seeding every week, it seems, for district play. Alito is obviously the favorite out of the district, like they're going to be every year. Everman's picked up where they had a few off years.
Yeah.
They're back to where they were, I believe. Crowley's always tough. Cleburne's always tough. It's going to be a tough ride for the Pirate football team.
It certainly is. But the main thing, of course, what you were talking about is it's going to be a great time for basketball because this will be packed in here.
Yes.
You're going to have boys and girls when you got, because I was talking to Butler about it. People they're going to be coming over here from Cleburne and Burleson, and they're going to pack this house, and we will too when we go there.
Yeah. Now, the Fort Worth district that we're in right now, we don't really have the history with those teams like we do with the teams that we are about to be in with, the Joshua, the Cleburnes, Crowleys, Alitos. Those are the ones where you have your rivalries that date back 10, 15, 20 years at least for a lot of those teams. And that's where it should be for this area. You need to have, outside of the Metroplex, teams like this need to play each other.
You do. And, of course, you won't be having the results of the all-district football team like we did this year for our guys. And we had that explained to us. That was not fun.
Yeah.
But I want to bring this up because we've been wanting to talk about this for a long time. I don't know if you guys are at the end of the first quarter. Granbury 14-9 here in this JV game, but very exciting news for Ryan Cox. Going to be working for MLB.com, dude.
Yeah, it was totally unexpected on the offer. I had the editor of MLB.com emailed me and asked me if I'd be interested. The main guy, T.R. Sullivan, used to work for the Star-Telegram, and I guess they asked if they wanted some freelancers, and they threw my name in the mix, and I got an email offer for the job. I'll be covering the Texas Rangers this season as a freelancer, so probably they haven't really given me the details yet with still 2 months left till the season, but I'm guessing probably 20 to 30 home games.
Okay.
Covering games, interviews, press conferences, and community events is pretty much the rundown of what I'll be doing. Pre-game previews of the game,
Okay.
A story during the game, reporting or blogging during the game, and something afterwards. So
that's awesome, Ryan.
It'll be fun.
So you'll still be able to maintain with Star-Telegram, is that correct?
Yes, as a freelancer, that means I'll be able to work with them as an independent contractor on the side and still be on staff with the Star-Telegram doing high school sports. So I'm getting to do my 2 favorite passions, high school sports and baseball, all at the same time. So
covering the Texas Rangers,
fortunate, yes.
You haven't dreamed of this too long, have you?
No. It's been a long time coming. I didn't think I'd get here this quick.
This fast, yeah.
But I'm excited and extremely fortunate to have that opportunity.
That's incredible, Ryan. We're certainly proud of you, and this is not going to be the last time I interview you for yet another position, but great for Ryan Cox, great for Granbury Independent School District, because Ryan's a product of it. Young lady sitting behind the camera is a product of it too, Melissa Rendero. So cool stuff, man. I heard that the other day, and everybody, of course, is ecstatic for you. And can I get some tickets?
I got to see if I can get some for myself. I know I'll be in the box, but I didn't know if I can go down and maybe get another seat, different perspective of the game.
Exactly right. Well, Ryan, we appreciate your perspective on the district. You played here. You've covered it here when we had those other teams, and now we're back with them. And congratulations on your new gig.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Ryan.
The answer to improved vision is clear. Dr. Cheney, Dr. Yeaman, and the professional staff at the Cheney Eye Center can direct you to a clearer vision. See improvements in your daily living with highly qualified service and equipment. Need glasses? Our experts can help you and fit you with a comfortable and affordable pair of lenses with all the latest styles. We are Cheney Eye Center.
Here we are at halftime. Granbury Pirate basketball. We're joined by football coach Scotty Pugh. I want to take a couple of minutes. Scotty, realignment is official. This is what it's supposed to be like, really.
Yeah, it really is. That's what I told our kids today. It's every week. It's every Friday night. We're lucky enough and we're honored to be in a district with some of the top perennial powerhouses every year in the state of Texas and Texas high school football. And I told our guys I don't think we would want it any other way. And so it's going to be a great challenge. It's the district that we were in when we came here, with the exception of we added the state champion. So, it's going to be a great football district, and we're excited about it. I think it's going to be great for everybody across the board.
I do too. And Scotty, it's like communities, with the exception, of course, Burleson with the 2 high schools, which still blows my mind. But still, the fact that everybody's the same, we've played them all before. And and plus the fact is, Friday nights, Tuesday nights, Thursday nights, Saturday afternoons, there's going to be crowds, big crowds at all the games.
There really are, and I think from our standpoint, from the sub-varsity levels, it's going to be such a better situation than what we've been in. And so, I think you got a better chance to develop the younger kids, and just scheduling is going to be so much easier. But you're exactly right. There's a lot of old-time rivalries in this district and some new rivalries. And so, when you talk about Texas high school football in this part of the state, we're right where we want to be. Exactly. And so it's going to be fun. It was good to get in the meeting yesterday with our district, our new district, and really get to talk to those guys and seeing some of the guys that we hadn't seen in a while. And so some good faces and looking forward to it.
Of course, I'm sure from their standpoint, too, Cleburne and Joshua and those guys, they're glad to get out of Waco.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah, they really are, and from what we could tell, this was one of the districts that actually made sense, and I mean, everybody's kind of right here in the immediate area. So, hey, even though nobody saw this prediction anywhere,
no kidding,
when it came up, everybody was pretty excited about it.
Exactly. It's a good district to be in. Old home week, I guess, is the way you could look at it. But Cleburne, Joshua, both the Burlesons, Everman, Aledo, and Granbury. I like it, Scotty.
Yeah, it has a nice ring to it, and I told our guys today, it's the old saying, if you want to be the best, you got to play the best.
That's right.
That's where we're headed back to.
No kidding. Scotty Few, Granbury Pirate football coach. We'll do this again, Scotty, but I think everybody's pretty much pleased with the new district.
You bet.
Thanks, Scotty.
Thanks.